Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. It's been 3 years we've been on YouTube. We're going to take you through some highs, some lows, how much we've earned, what we've learned on the journey. So stick around and check it out. We started this channel on the 28th of December 2020. It's now been 3 years. We're going to take you through some of the highs and the lows, some of the journey along the way, and we started with this video here, Red Currant Jam. It was a rehash from one of Denise's old videos. She originally had a YouTube channel. She wasn't doing anything with it. We started with this video, and on the same day we went into Wellington. We went and got a 4K camera. So here's a couple of snippets from both of those videos.
Over here on the stove top, I've just put a little bit of water in with the currants, and we're going to bring that to a simmer. Hey, so we're just off into town and we're going to look for a camera. Going to buy a camera, eh?
Yep.
Because we're going to try and become YouTubers. Okay, so what'd you get?
So we got the Osmo Action, $339 from PB Tech, which seems to be an alright deal. There's the specs on it. And a battery of some description. We'll have a look. What have we got here? Oh look, we've got a little mounting thing. We've got a USB cable of some description. Certainly not the greatest videos you've ever seen. However, that's what we started with. And then we moved on to chickens, because who doesn't like chickens? I like chickens. You like chickens. Let's check out some chickens.
Good morning, little. We've had this hen house for about 5 years and it really has seen better days, but we have covered it with a tarp so we can just get a little bit of extra mileage out of it before we buy a new one.
And as part of our channel, what we did next was we branched out a little bit. So a bit of gardening. Denise is great with gardening, making things at home, saving lots of money. She handles the frugal living side of things. I handle the financial side of things. That's why we make such a great team. Let's check out some gardening.
So hey guys, this is Denise here from Project Frugal. As you can see here, I am preparing another garden bed and I've just made it a little bit bigger so we can get more into it, because this little area here has actually got a bit of a microclimate going on.
So now that we're a few videos into our frugal journey, it's time to buy a drone, because you can use a drone for many things, especially in the garden. Great for that. Let's check out our drone. Hi there. So, bought one of these. It's a drone. Let's have a look in the box. Not very big at all. It's only this size. Well, that was a successful flight, first time flight. What do you think, Denise? Pretty cool?
It was cool. So what's the name of this park?
I don't know. No idea.
Hi, Zippy.
good footage to be.
Now around this time we got into a bit of financial stuff. This is where we really start the financial portion of it by introducing the concepts of FIRE, which stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. One of the concepts that we're using to achieve financial freedom. This is it, FIRE. Hi there, this is Vinny from Project Frugal. In this video we're going to explore FIRE, what it is and what it can do for you. Stay tuned for more. First one we're going to look at is called regular FIRE. This basically involves saving your money and saving enough of your money so it can cover your regular expenses. Denise made some potting soil out of recyclable ingredients. Fantastic. 20 odd views. Brilliant stuff, eh? Yeah, a real showstopper, that one.
Hi, it's Denise here from Project Frugal. As you can see, it is absolutely bucketing down, but I'm in under our carport and I've decided to come out and do some refreshing of my potting soil.
So we moved into the supermarket. Even worse, 14 views. Hi there, it's Vinny and Denise from Project Frugal. So we're just off to the supermarket and hopefully we can get some good deals. Now, unfortunately, after 6 months of having this channel up and running, we'd finally managed to reach 100 subscribers, just over 100 subscribers, but unfortunately we had to start again. The good news is we'd kept all the videos. We had to start again because YouTube wouldn't allow us to use our existing old channel and rename it, so we got a custom URL in the name, i.e. youtube.com/projectfrugal. We couldn't use that. We had to start again. Very unfortunate. However, it didn't stop us. So now we grow some potatoes and we're moving on to the first of our Road to 100k series where we use Denise's portfolio to save $100,000 into the New Zealand stock market. Let's check that out. Hi there, Vinny from Project Frugal. How are you today? That's great, fantastic. That's what we like to hear. Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at a stock portfolio that Denise has created. She started out with $500. Alrighty then, so this is Denise's portfolio, which she's happily agreed to share. I'm going to be the one walking you through it because I know a bit more about it than she does. But we are going to hopefully make some money through her account, and I'm going to give her advice on potentially what I think she should invest in, but ultimately the decision's up to her. We'll be updating this as we go along. We'll be putting some more money in next week, so there may be a follow-up video next week, so stay tuned, and hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and we'll get you to follow along with us and see her progress. Denise made one of our best performing videos, how to make a denim poncho, a really good option here. If you're into making denim ponchos, well, it's potentially going to dilute our audience a bit, but this is all part of our channel. She does the stuff she's good at, I do the stuff I'm good at.
Hi, Denise here from Project Frugal. As some of you may know, I have my own label called Denise H. And a few years back I also started New Zealand's eco-fashion runway called New Zealand Eco Fashion Week. What I love to do is take old fabrics and turn them into something that you can wear, and things more specifically to stay in your wardrobe for a long time. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a recycled fabric poncho, just like this, but more specifically from recycled denim. So let's get started. So for this particular poncho, I did use my overlocker. If you are just using your sewing machine, you can do the same thing using a zigzag stitch just to flatten off your seams. So I'll do that and we'll be ready to join our poncho together.
And now it was time to use the drone by cleaning up the backyard. Let's go and clean up that backyard, cleaning up the mess.
This morning I've come out into the garden, and while the sun isn't full on out here in the backyard, I am going to clean up my backyard. And I've got some company. Here's There's my company. Hello.
Tui, the choice of champions. Now I do like a spot of cooking, so what could be better than a budget feed? Gourmet noodles. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I could eat a horse, but I wouldn't. But I'll have some 2-minute noodles instead. I'll show you how to cook them. Let's go. So we're going to need a pot. Get rid of this. And go over there. Need some water in that pot, maybe about that much. Right, that's sort of half cooked there. So we'll just flip that over. Whoops. Like the master chef that we are. And kind of scrape these noodles off the top. More black pepper. And there we have it, a meal fit for a king. Denise did a bit of thrift shopping in Miramar. She also did some in Kandala and Upper Hutt, but we're not going to go into those. Let's check out some thrift shopping in Miramar.
Hi, Denise here from Project Frugal. Today Gayleen and I are off on a bit of a girls trip over to Miramar, which is over the other side of Wellington to where we live, and we're going to be going and visiting second shops. We're going We're going to we're going visiting second-hand shops, op shops, thrift shops, whatever you like to call them. So there's about 3 or 4 that we're going to visit. So we'll do some filming while we're in there and see what we can find.
Hang on, ready?
Mondays.
And I got for $8. I got this really lovely scarf.
Yeah.
My favourite paisley. Bananagrams game.
You're a darling.
And two of these. I don't know what they are, but what I'm going to use them for is to put in the top of jars for weights.
Yes.
For preserving.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Yes.
Yummy food.
We are. And Vinny will be like, you can't hide the evidence because you've got it on film. Good time. There's lots of different times though, isn't there?
Feast, yeah.
Lemon.
There's pizza time, lemon time. There's variegated.
Moving on to Tuna Man. Vinny got some amazing deals. A fishy tail at the supermarket. Saved a fortune as well. Who doesn't love tuna? I certainly like it. Hey, Vinny from Project Frugal here. Just off to the supermarket to get some good deals on some tuna while it's on special. Can't be late. Don't forget to scan.
Three for $7. Excellent. So I'd like to get loads.
So this is what we ended up getting. Whole pile of tuna on special, and it was $7 for 3 cans. So I ended up getting 30 cans. So if I have one a day for lunch, that's 6 weeks of lunch at $2.33 a tin. Chuck in an apple and some almonds, and you got yourself a cheap, healthy, full of protein lunch for not much. So keep an eye out for those specials. Supermarkets always have them. There's always some good deal available. If you got some spare cash, my advice is just buy a whole lot of it. We investigated the pros and cons of New Zealand versus Portugal, because at one stage we were going to move to Portugal. That's off the radar because of COVID, but however, it's not a dream that's completely lost. We might be going over there for at least a month, maybe later on in the year. We'll have to see what happens. But this is Geo-Arbitrage, checking out the differences. Hi there, Vinny here from Project Frugal. In this video we're going to look at geographical arbitrage or geo-arbitrage. So arbitrage is essentially buying something in two different markets. We're going to look at the New Zealand market, we're going to look at the Portugal market, living in New Zealand versus living in Portugal. Check it out. Lisbon and Wellington. So Wellington is the major city where I live, or I just live just out of that city. But we'll have a look at the price difference between the largest city in Portugal and Wellington, just to compare some things. So getting a standard coffee is, well, 71% more expensive in Wellington. And if you were going to buy a 330ml bottle of Coke or Pepsi and you're paying $3.50, well, you deserve to have no money. Denise made some crab apple jelly. We got some crab apple jelly going good over here, and it's just about crab apple jelly time again. We'll probably make another batch. Well, it won't be me, that's for sure. It'll definitely be Denise. We checked out the crab apple tree the other day. It's down the road there. Hopefully the neighbours won't mind if we get some crab apples off that tree, overhanging on public property, of course. So we'll get some of that, we'll make some up, and it'll probably be pretty tasty. Just come down the road here, and I am going to pick some of these little crab apples, and it looks like they're just going to go to waste, so I'm going to pick a few and make some crab apple jam. Coming in with a whopping 23 views, it's The Wallet, a story about a wallet that I've had since I'm 12. Well, I'm a bit older than 12 now, but let's just say the wallet is roughly around 42 years old. That's a long time to have a wallet. A story about a wallet. Oh, who doesn't like happy endings, eh? Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. In this video, we're going to talk about the wallet. Now, what is the wallet? Well, you're going to find out. Stay tuned. Many years ago, for my birthday, I got a wallet for a present. Not just any wallet, this wallet. Beautiful alligator skin, I think, or snake skin or something. Wow, it's even got some money in here. Oh, nice. Oh, don't spend it all at once, will you? Take out some cards. Got some few coins in there. So as you can see, the wallet's not in the best possible condition. Some of the plastic's a bit worn off. That bit's sort of a bit broken. The zip still works. It's still functional. I've had it for 39 years. And what I'm saying is if you buy something of quality, you keep it and you look after it, it's going to look after you. As this has. We took a road trip to Cape Palliser, the North Island's lowest point, geographical point. Check out the Lighthouse. Good times, good fun, a nice day out.
Hey there, it's Project Frugal. We're having a fun family time. Oh man, I'm such a family man. I love going out with my wife on hot dates, sort of.
Vinny has been made to come out of his office. We're going somewhere, but I don't know where. I made some suggestions, but he's not telling me where we're going.
Yeah,
Where are we going, Vinny?
Well, we're going to get a burger because I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast.
Burger sounds good.
Just coming down to the South Wairarapa coast. We're on our way through Ngawi and Cape Palliser, which we've never been to before, so it should be interesting to have a look. And there's a lighthouse at the end of Cape Palliser there, and maybe we'll go up and have a look and see what it looks like.
I nearly broke my finger. And
Oh, did you?
My ankle.
Did you nearly break your finger falling over that little thing there? Oh, that'll make excellent footage.
I've just got no balance anymore. Yeah,
Oh no, don't do that. You have to get up by yourself. I'm horrible.
My ankle.
Oh, your ankle, yeah.
Oh, my ankle.
Oh, this will make great video. This is going viral. Oh.
Get out!
Oh, look at that. Oh, check that out. Be careful with the video.
Would you shut the door?
Time for a spot of gardening. It's yam dig up time, and these yams grow like weeds.
Really does a great job on the soil. So we got one little yam. All right. Good thing about yams is they'll They'll dig into the soil and they'll improve your soil. And they grow like weeds, literally. So we've got a couple of potatoes as well. That's a bonus. This is a mega harvest compared with last year. It's amazing what a couple of years can do.
A bit of financial planning, well, you're certainly going to need that. We got into some side hustles, make a bit of extra cash, get rid of the debt, get some investing going. Let's check that out. Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Tonight we're going to be talking about side hustles. But let's see what the weather's doing. Okay, Google, what's the weather?
Currently in Lower Hutt it's 7 degrees with haze. Tonight, the forecast is around 7 with showers. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 2.
2 degrees? Spring in New Zealand? What a waste of time. Side hustles, that's the way forward. Check it out. Maybe $150 all up selling those, but $150 better than nothing. And I also bought some Bluetooth headphones, which are these ones here, or very similar to these. We found an investing opportunity, 300% returns they were claiming. Could it be true? A friend of ours got us into it, well, at least got us to have a look at it. We looked into it, we found it was a scam, and it proved to be a scam. This was the start of the Hyper Fund, Hyperverse, Hypernation, Hyper this, that, and the other thing. Scam opportunity of a lifetime, which, obviously, for obvious reasons, we didn't take up. Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. What would you do if I said I could triple your money if you could make 300% returns on an investment? Would you be interested? You probably would, but let's check this out and see if it's true. The due diligence doesn't stack up from my perspective anyway. You might differ, you might have a different opinion once you have a look at this evidence, but that's the way it appears to me. Many blockchain projects backed by Mr. Zhu are labelled as scams, like HPS, HRS, Media Chain follows suit. Yeah, so cryptocurrency giants? I don't think so. I ended up buying a chainsaw. What do I know about lumberjacking? Not a lot, but I did learn something, and this is precisely why we went and bought an electric chainsaw. Oh, very eco-friendly, that one. Anyway, we did a bit of wood chopping. It was great. We ended up getting this electric chainsaw from Trade Me. Originally it was on the market for $50 with a buy now of $75. No one bid on this auction, so the seller offered it for $60. I looked at it, yep, that'll do, and purchased it. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I just use it for, making a few bits and pieces, but yeah, you've got to, lubricate the blade, you know.
Is that in here, is it?
Yeah, I think that's where it goes in.
Oh, yep.
I just used any old extension cord.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it comes with. So
obviously you can't do it when it's raining, sort of thing.
yeah.
What, here?
Yeah, just gotta watch. Can you just help me get rid of this? So, our little garden is flourishing at the moment, and there's our little clucky in the background. Little. So we've got potatoes over there, we've got corn growing, broccoli and lots of lettuce and summer plants and peas, lettuce.
I got called up by some scammers on the home phone line, Lionetix. Time to do a bit of a deep dive into them and speak to one of the scammers directly before calling them out. So they're using a WordPress site. I know this because I right-clicked on the page, viewed source, and I seen some things that were definitely WordPress. So basically it's a templated site.
Of course, you will not do this by your own. You will be, as I said, you will have the financial advisor who will guide you which coin you will be trading on.
Yeah. Let's face it, I'm a dunce when it comes to crypto, but fortunately my financial advisor will be able to advise the maximum profits that I can get out of this. Okay.
So you don't have anything to worry about.
Right. That's right, nothing to worry about until everything goes south, and then there'll be something to worry about.
And that's how you will make your money, that you just listening carefully to your financial advisor.
Right.
Okay.
It makes sense to you?
Yeah. But
Listen, I understand you're doing this by yourself and you're making pretty good for yourself. But listen, you can make more. That is why I'm here. I'm not telling you that I'm calling you to help you.
yeah,
I'm
that's all
calling you
good.
right now to assist you because you have experience already. You understand? We can share ideas so that you can maximize more profit on the investments you're already doing.
Well, I've got
That
some.
is why I'm here.
Yeah, I understand, but I've got some other
It's
friends.
a different case for other.
Hang on. You're not listening to me. I've already got some other mentors in the game who've got skin in the game, so I don't actually need anyone else giving me advice on crypto because, you know, I'm vastly experienced with it already.
Hyperverse had their annual general meeting, whatever you want to call it. It was all videoed. There was no actual live audience. They had a lucky draw. This is our most popular video, 10,000 views, almost 11,000 views. We covered it exclusively. It did pretty well. But as Hyperverse is no more, we won't be covering any more Hyperverse. In November 2021, I was involved in a presentation featuring Hyperfun. Subsequently, this name has been changed to Hyperverse. We're going to delve a bit deeper and show you what happened, what's happening, and why. In late December 2021, Hyperfund was listed on the Financial Markets Authority, and the FMA were concerned that Hyperfund may be operating a scam. Additionally, the UK, India, Guernsey, Germany, and Bermuda have posted warnings about this particular scheme. An article in mid-December from TheGuardian.com mentions $50 million in lost cryptocurrency after 2 Australian exchanges collapse. This is to do with Blockchain Global, which was under control by Sam Lee and his partner Ryan Zhu. According to various sources, these two have taken off to Dubai. We saved some money at the local Wreckers, Pick Apart it's called. We got some second-hand window wipers, $80. Well, was it $80? No, it was $8 actually. I think we saved about, well, at least $80 on retail prices for something that, it's a cheap car, let's face it, it's a cheap car. We're not getting gold-plated window wipers, that's for sure. If you can get them second-hand, get them second-hand. So we got this wiper blade here. It is pretty much stuffed, and you can see it here. It's just hanging on by a scratch or by a thread. So we're going to go and get a replacement, but we're not paying $46 or however much we can get one for. We're going to see if we can get one second hand. There's a little clip in here. We'll just give it one test with the wipers before we leave here, because you never know, and we'll check the back wiper as well. Okay, well that seems to be okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I lost my drone at one point. I did manage to find it. This video here, it flew off into the trees. Had to go and find it. Had to go and ask the neighbours kindly if I could go into their backyard and climb up one of their trees. It wasn't fun, that's for sure. Unfortunately, this is about the time when I decided to do a drone flyover to show you the state of before and after the roof, or as part of the water blasting. This is where things turn to custard. So here we go. Here's the first pass. Pretty low, I've got to say. You can see all the roof there. You can see the solar panels, all the lichen across the solar panels. That's got to come off somehow. You can see the contraption there to the right. Carrying on, there's the power, there's the hose. There's the flat roof at the back, which we did do some work on. Okay, maybe one more pass coming back and we'll go a bit higher. Should we go a bit higher? There's those crappy ducks down there. They must be eradicated somehow. Maybe they'll, who knows what'll happen with them. Anyway, I've never tried ducks, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, one last pass, and oh dear, we're out of range because I forgot to log in, and it only gives a range of 50 meters. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, we're going down, and as soon as we hit that bush, she's all over, the propellers get stuck. We're now upside down. Fantastic. I made a video series on fixing the roof. Yeah, we got some roof issues. Fixing the roof didn't prove to be very popular at all. Not with 109 views, 45 views for the second episode. Bit of a flop, really, but hey, why not film it? It's always a good record to film these things. You can always look back on them later and go, well, I'm glad I did that, or in this case, maybe I'm not glad I did that. Here we go, we're about halfway through, so let's go and have a look, see what we've done. Right, so you can definitely see the bits where it's been done, and the bits where it hasn't been done. So roughly about halfway through, it's taken about 3 hours so far. This is south facing, so in New Zealand this means it gets less sun. This will come off with a water blast, so we'll do that. There is a little bit of lichen here. I'm going to water blast that off, so we're going to probably wait till the weather clears up a bit, and then we'll be on to water blasting the rest of this and this, and then fixing up some of this. And last but not least, Denise has done a great job just clearing out some of this rubbish down here. We've got a chicken up there, having a great time, having a nice scratch, getting some nice bugs, delicious. And as part of our overarching financial freedom portion of our particular YouTube channel, Retire Early New Zealand, this is how we're going to do it, this video here. So we found this article on Stuff this morning, stuff.co.nz, link down below in the description. Want a comfy retirement? Better save $755,000. Now this is all in New Zealand dollars, so $755,000, roughly about 500,000 US dollars. A lot of money. We're talking about $63 on average per month. Now it's probably actually a little bit higher than that, but we might shop around, see if we can get a better deal somewhere else. Always a good time to document your solar system. We've got a 3 kilowatt on-grid solar system on the roof. How much money did we save? Worth investigating and checking out. So before we get into the facts and figures and all the numbers, let's go and check what it looked like when we first got it installed and what it looks like today. Returns will be for the rest of this year, and obviously the numbers will be slightly lower again. We spoke with Late Starter Fire all the way from Melbourne, Australia. Whoa, it's a long trip. It must be a good 3.5 hours, something like that, in the plane. However, that's where she lives. She's doing her own late starter journey into fire, financial independence, retire early. Really enjoyable, really good to get some feedback from someone else doing the same thing. She's more established than we are, and she's probably closer, but good on her.
I hadn't thought about it before, but because work was really stressful, and I thought, well, I can't work, at this pace for the next 20 years or so. What else can I do, sort of thing. And when I started Googling how much I needed to retire, and somehow the fire blocks came up, and somehow, the algorithm, I don't know why, but it came up, and I thought, oh wow, these people are retiring in their 30s. I mean, that's, I was already 47, so that was, not on the cards anymore. But I was thinking, wow, it's amazing that they could retire at 30. And then as I delved into it, and I thought, well, if they can do it in 10, 15 years, then maybe we can too. Like maybe I can as well. So yeah, so that's where it started.
We did a bathroom makeover. I love DIY. It really, there's nothing more I like than getting covered in plaster and sanding stuff and getting paint all over your fingers. But it's got to be done, right? So this is what we did. Bit of bathroom redecoration.
Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Time to renovate the bathroom. Let's get into it. I'm passing the light fitting down to you.
I've got a mouthful of flippin' plaster. I've got a mouthful of plaster.
Well, here we go. So we've removed the 3 light fittings. 1, 2, and that difficult one over there, 3. Unfortunately, I couldn't get them down from this ceiling here. I had to go up into the roof space, and it was extremely awkward. So this bathroom hasn't been touched for, well, probably a good 18, 20 years. Do you like the lime green? Hopefully you do. It's lovely, isn't it? Well, that's going to be painted white eventually. And yes, I have done plastering before, but I'm certainly no expert. But you got to give these things a go, because if you don't, you're never going to learn, right? Don't sit on the toilet, Denise.
Well, I've got to sit down somewhere.
Don't sit on the toilet.
Yeah, well, if you hadn't asked me to do that then, it wouldn't have been broken.
Right, so now the toilet is even worse. Now that my wife has sat on the other side of the toilet seat and broken that as well. We've got 2 top coats on, and just run a brush right on these edges where you normally do the edging there. The roller can't reach, so I'll do one little coat on this after it's finished. But it certainly is very white, so we've left the colour behind the sink and also behind the toilet. I'll trim out the bits that, I won't put your face in it.
You're right. Might affect the video if we put our faces in it.
It's probably going to get 50 views.
Yeah.
Which will be one of my best ones.
Yeah, nice.
And here we go. So it's almost finished. A little bit of cleaning to do. Clean the ceiling up there. Take the tape off. Put the handles up on the windows there. Toilet's in, looking great. Not too far to go. Total cost maybe anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000. I don't know, I haven't worked it out yet. But definitely worth doing. Got a nice new floor. Everything's clean. And a nice new toilet. We finally got up to episode 50 of Road to 100k. We're moving on now. Road to 100k, halfway there. Unfortunately, we've lost over $6,000 at this point. Not ideal. Well, that caused a big dip in the market the other day, but yeah, that's the way it goes. It bounced back the next day, but yeah, it's up and down like a yo-yo still. I did a deep dive analysis into renting versus owning a house in New Zealand to see the pros and cons of both, because yes, there are pros and cons to either renting or owning a house. My preference is definitely owning. That's what we did. Yeah, check it out. Based on those numbers, you're going to be paying less than you are in rent, and you're going to have a lot of extra money. Of course, you've got no money for investments. You haven't even been doing any investments. We're not talking about KiwiSaver, anything like that. This is just basically the bare bones of renting with an investment or owning a house, which is better. Finally got a decent green screen. Really love this green screen. You just pull it down. Good to go. That's what you're seeing in the background there. Amazing. Here's the one we purchased, the Elgato Green Screen MT. We paid $190 for it. It was listed on the auction as $199, no reserve. These retail for $249 is the cheapest you can buy one for in New Zealand at the current time, plus freight. Not sure about the GST component. But we saved at least $60. New, never used, perfect condition, no longer needed, wall mountable, does not come with box. Okay, it's time to put up this green screen. We got the dodgy drill here. We got the incompetent operator. We're good to go. Let's start off putting one screw in. That's one. Sweet. Oh, I took Denise out for a one fine dinner. Michelin 3-star restaurant. Oh, bon appetito.
Many minutes later. 1 hour later.
Here we are. We've got some fine dining here. We've got the chicken pasta. And we've got the chips, and we've got the fresh, delicious water here. Very classy this is. Well, certainly looks like Vinny knows how to treat a woman. That's right, take her to a fancy restaurant like this one. They didn't even have salt and pepper, to be fair. But never mind, maybe next time they might do. There's Denise's veggie pasta there. Gotta say, my one's pretty bland and tasteless. In fact, pretty awful, to be fair. Hey, Vinny, how's the pasta? Is it good? Yeah, of course it is. Maybe put some tomatoes on there. Water, my dear?
Yes, please.
Well, if you want to be frugal, you should eat your food at home. I make a mean dog roll sandwich. Real delicious. You put a bit of tomato sauce on top of the dog roll, slap it in a couple of bits of bread. Yeehaw, and Bob's your uncle. Nice. Now, you know it's not good when Denise says, do you want to finish this off? And I say no. We did a bit of axe throwing. There can only be one winner. You might want to check this video out to see who the winner was. Finally, after 2 rounds of games, we've got the top 3 qualifiers having a throw-off. We've got Hope, we've got Matt, and the number 1 ranked top qualifier, Vinny. Nice!
3, 2, 1, throw! Nice, I'm up, nice.
All down to the final throw. Let's see what happened.
Just 1 point ahead of 23 is Denim. And sitting at 27.
Hope, you will be throwing first. 4 points ahead. Are we going board or are we going sweet spot?
All right.
All you do. When you're ready, send it down.
The pressure.
27-2.
So Hope, unable to add to her final tally of 27, she's still in the lead. Vinny's turn now. He needs at least a 4 to tie or a 6 to take it out. What will happen here?
Next. Yes, on 23. We are 4 points behind. What do you reckon? Type in a minute for a bill. It's going on the board, so you can stake that win on the bullseye. When you're ready.
I decided to lose a bit of weight, so here we go. 30 days of walking around the local area, lots of bushwalks, all the goodies, lots of fresh air. Oh, 30 days, ooh. Bit of a mission, got there in the end, gonna carry on with it. Hey there, Vinny from Project Frugal. Well, I've got to lose weight, there's no doubt about it. I've been eating too many pies, so let's do 1 month, 1 whole month of walking just to get me started. Let's go. Now we're up to the current time. This is where we've got to. We got 313 videos on the channel. I'm presuming that's including shorts. Denise does a great job with the shorts, and it's all about the things that she can do. She loves doing shorts. She puts them on Instagram. She chucks them on our Facebook page. I prefer the long form content, even though my views are peanuts. It's okay. As long as we're doing something productive, hopefully it's going to help you, the viewer, out, give you some inspiration, give you some ideas, because that's what we're all about on Project Frugal. We want to make your life better. And we look forward to making plenty more videos. There's plenty more to do. We've got swags and swags and swags of ideas. Loads of ideas. If you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments below. Hopefully we can make some for you. And even if you don't have any ideas, that's fine. Hopefully you'll get inspired from what we do. Hopefully it'll spur you on to greater things. Now let's go and check out how much money we've made on Project Frugal in 3 long years. And here we go, we're into the channel dashboard. We've got 1,777 subscribers. Not too far to go to get to 2,000 subscribers. So if you're watching for the first time, you like this content, like and subscribe. Yeah, leave a comment down below. You know it. Let's go into the analytics. Ooh, it's going to be grim reading, that's for sure. And we're going into the revenue tab. As you can see, in the last 28 days, we've made a whopping $8.63. Ooh, yeah. And on the lifetime of the channel, since we got monetized, $119.18. It makes all those hundreds, if not thousands of hours totally worth it to make, well, probably about 5 or 6 cents an hour. Amazing. Oh, before tax, yeah. So a bit sad, really. We haven't even got our first Google paycheck after, well, it's just over 3 years. $119. We need 130 New Zealand dollars even to get our first check. And even then, that's before tax, so you might as well wipe off 33% off that. We might get $90 at the end of that. After 3 years, oh, hang on, that's $30 a year. Oh, nice. Almost, oh, how much is it? Yeah, 10 cents a day. Oh, I'm so glad we started this. But it's not about the money. I enjoy making videos. Denise enjoys making videos. And hopefully this channel will grow over time. If we can make a part-time income out of this, well, I'll be happy with that. That's all you can ask for. And if we educate people, that's the main thing, because it's not about us. It's about providing content that's going to help you save money and get that financial freedom and start living frugally to improve your life. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Here's to the next 3 years. See you later.